The history of Vatican City begins in antiquity, long before the area officially became a sovereign state. In the territory of the present-day Vatican, there was already during Roman times a region mainly used as a necropolis, that is, a burial ground. According to legend, the Apostle Peter, one of the closest disciples of Jesus Christ, was buried at this site after he was martyred in Rome. This is said to have occurred approximately in the year 30 after Christ. The veneration of St. Peter led to the construction of a small church at his grave, considered the predecessor of the later St. Peter's Basilica. In the 4th century after Christ, more precisely in the year 313 after Christ, Emperor Constantine the Great issued an edict granting Christians freedom of religion. During this time, the construction of the first St. Peter's Church, the so-called Constantinian Basilica, began. Over the centuries, this church developed into a center of Christianity, making the area around the Vatican an important religious site. During the Middle Ages, the significance of the papacy grew steadily. The popes occasionally resided in various cities in Italy, especially in Rome, asserting both political and spiritual authority. In the 11th century after Christ, papal power was marked by conflicts with the Roman nobility and the Holy Roman Empire. Despite these tensions, the area around St. Peter's Basilica remained a center of spiritual authority. In the 15th century after Christ, precisely during the Renaissance, Pope Nicholas V began the rebuilding and expansion of St. Peter's Basilica, a project continued by his successors. Artists such as Michelangelo and Bramante contributed to the design of the Basilica and the Vatican museums, transforming the Vatican into a center of art, architecture, and scholarship. In the 19th century after Christ, the Vatican entered a decisive phase. Following the unification of Italy in the year 1860 after Christ, the Pope lost temporal control over large parts of the Papal States. Papal authority was now confined only to the area around the Vatican, leading to a prolonged conflict with the Italian state, known as the Roman Question. It was not until the year 1929 after Christ that this issue was definitively resolved through the Lateran Treaties. These treaties between the Holy See and the Kingdom of Italy led to the founding of the independent state of Vatican City. Since that time, Vatican City has been a sovereign state entirely governed by the Pope. Although the state covers only a few hectares of land, it holds great religious, cultural, and political significance. Today, in the 21st century after Christ, Vatican City is not only the center of the Roman Catholic Church, but also a major tourist and cultural destination. Papal authority extends over the worldwide Catholic Church, while the state of Vatican City itself maintains diplomatic relations, its own media, and international influence. The history of the Vatican thus reflects the intertwining of religion, politics, and culture over more than 2 millennia.